when we talk about Northeast, generally people tend to look at it from a very binary point of view. There are 8 different states, over 80 different languages, different food, different customs, cuisines, and it's a continent on its own. It's something like an EU. When people from India, rest of India, they turn up in Northeast, they also feel sometimes they get a culture shock. So Northeast is extremely different from the rest of India. It is probably India's corridor to the ASEAN countries. And the idea of investment has to be different from the traditional setup. We have lovely mountains, forests, rivers. Our wildlife, our flora and fauna are probably one of the finest and the most pristine, still untouched largely. So it is extremely important that we develop economic policy for our region which is not exploitative, which does not believe in only having coal mines, cement factories. It has to be completely different. And it is extremely unfortunate that I see a few friends here, Abhinandan is there, but most of the people would only talk about Northeast when the Chinese troops moved up, and they would say like, oh, India is in threat. And if there was militancy, then people paid attention. Now Manipur, because of the completely misrepresented in the national media that there's a problem between tribals and non-tribals. Meiteis are locals, so are the Kukis. But the national media has made it into a tribal, non-tribal, Hindu-Christian conflict. It is not so. And the fact is that there has been a huge lack of communication and lack of interest. And that is because there was no connectivity. That has changed in the last few years, and I would not like to give any political party any credit for that, but I think that has changed because the government of India, whoever so it is, has realized that if you want a certain part of India to be integrated in the mind frame of the nation, then you need to develop highways, you need to develop airports, you need to develop telecommunications, and I think that's where Northeast is opened up.
Yes.